Good morning, Twitter. I am not paid off by MrBeast. I'm not. Stop saying it, okay? Yesterday, we put out a news story that MrBeast's new video within the first hour got 500,000 dislikes. That tweet that we put out using a third-party app to see the dislikes, 500K dislikes, went viral. It almost had 1 million views before I deleted it and issued an apology. Now, why did I delete it?
Well, I mean, if I had to guess personally, I would say that you definitely aren't being paid because you have to be smart to get paid up front. If I had to guess, I think you're working off of a promise to be paid in the future, either through a direct monetization or more promotion of Drama Alert through the MrBeast team. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite part-time YouTuber, Crow, and this should be a short video because at this point, I don't think there's anything that should be said about Keemstar's credibility, how he's run with false accusations against certain people he disliked.
Some sexual acts or whatever on you. Let's jump right into that. What happened? Like, what was the scenario? How did you end up in this situation, and what exactly happened?
So I think it was Anthony's birthday we were all at, and I was upstairs with a few of my friends and Brandon and Anthony, and they led me into this room and they locked me in there, and I was extremely drunk at the time. Like, I was falling over, could barely talk, like just not in the right state of mind. And then that is where Anthony and Brandon tried to have a threesome with me.
Wait, aren't they cousins?
Yeah, so it was super weird. I was super uncomfortable.
Actually, I think the last time I brought that up, he threatened to take me to court over it. So we'll leave that one in the past unless I do a live stream today at 3 o'clock Eastern and we go further into detail on that one. Now, before we jump into the bigger news, I've always wondered, like, what's with calling Keemstar a gnome, right? Is he like really super short? I've seen like a couple of photos. I don't know if he's exactly short, but then I saw the beard, right? And so I actually wanted to do a little bit of research on this, and check this out. It's like really uncanny. I mean, like, it's almost like they directly used him as a model, right? It's absolutely uncanny. Now, anyways, the reason why Keemstar is reacting this way is because a lot of people are giving him grief, rightfully so, because of the tweets by Drama Alert, which seems to, like, excessively try to excuse MrBeast in all of this stuff that's going on. But more specifically, it was this idea that on MrBeast's first upload, after all the controversy, the stuff from Dogpack, the stuff from Chris Tyson, on that very first video back, that nobody really disliked it, right? Look at this, 1.1 million likes to 44 dislikes. I looked at that and I was like, you have to be insane. And look, I fully admit, you're gonna have millions of people still going to those videos and liking them because he's a YouTuber with 300 million plus subscribers. He's the largest YouTuber on the platform. Of course, no matter what, there's gonna be people show up and like the video. But the fact of the matter is, like, common sense, especially for Drama Alert, which has been covering internet drama for years on YouTube, you know that no matter what, people are going to jump in and start disliking the video. But on top of that, when other people started to call out, hey, they're deleting comments, right? That just draws more people to go look at the video, leave a comment, and also drop a dislike. I mean, common sense would have dictated to you that this was fake, right? But then they tried to go, oh, the current dislikes directly from the MrBeast team. Are you insane? You mean the people have every reason to lie? And then they go like, oh, well, Keem posted the video directly from MrBeast, by the way, showing that actually, look at this. Hardly anyone's dropping dislikes on this. It's perfect. Everybody loves MrBeast again. Only 1% of the people actually that liked the video disliked it. Only 1%. Really? Really? You fucking gnome bitch. Now, I said the simple solution to this one is, like in the past, before the removal of the dislike button, which they did specifically to protect larger YouTubers when they were going through controversy, all MrBeast has to do, if YouTube wasn't already doing this on his next upload, is just simply contact his YouTube rep, go, hey, I'm the largest guy on your platform. Hey, I'm bringing you guys in millions of dollars every single month. I want you to take care of this. Just wipe the damn dislikes off my video. And you know what YouTube's gonna say? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So this idiotic lie that they tried to carry out, right? This absolute idiotic lie that now Keemstar has have to respond to because he's all pissy because he's being dragged across the internet over it. It's all on them, right? And look, I know that this is like my third video talking. Well, I guess my first video was talking about all the dislikes. My second video was talking about how MrBeast was gaslighting us. This one's specifically about Keemstar and Drama Alert, really. But it's also about just proving the connection between Keemstar and Drama Alert and MrBeast at this point. Because one thing I noticed, right? When they talked about the current dislikes directly from MrBeast team, okay? But they had specifically mentioned fellow creators reached out saying that the third-party app is not to be trusted. Which creators, right? Like, be straight with me, okay? I want to know which creators reached out to you and told you don't trust that app. Because I've got 2 creators. Now, listen, I'll be clear. These are people that I somewhat know, right? Through other associations. I've been on live streams with them. But for the most part, from everything I've seen from them, they're upstanding people, right? Hypnotic and Josiah Rises, the founder of Epicverse, both of these 2 have said the exact same thing that I've been saying. That return the dislikes is incredibly accurate, and it only underreports the dislikes the same way it does with my videos. So now I'm looking at it, I'm going, okay, so which creators reached out to you? Was it Ludwig, the guy that's been fondling MrBeast's nutsack? Or was it Chucky, the team lead over at MrBeast, who about a week ago was on Drama Alert in this tweet where they were claiming because he simply said the other guy was lying, right? Again, showing no proof for anything. Just to be clear, shows no proof for anything that they are stating. Said, well, that was enough to claim that the entire thing from Dogpack had been completely debunked, right? And maybe you want to say, well, that's, you know, Crow, maybe it was just maybe just made a mistake when they made that tweet. No, they didn't. Because then after MrBeast starts issuing this guy cease and desist, Drama Alert comes right back in and says, it's all been debunked, guys. Don't worry about it. But also MrBeast is going to sue him. So like I said, right? This is such an idiotic lie, and the only people this lie actually works on are MrBeast's current audience. And even with them, like, it looks fishy, right? It's a lot of shit that they have to swallow for you. So I'm going, no, I think a smart person would figure out a better lie. I think a smart person would also be paid up front. And I don't think Keemstar is a very smart guy. I think this guy's a little bit desperate, right? Especially with all the stuff going down with Boogie and everything. I think he's a guy that just made a business move, but has zero guarantee on how that business move is going to play out. But what he does have right now is MrBeast using him as a source to push whatever propaganda and whatever lie they want to push. So all I'm going to say is, what is more likely, right? What is more likely? That the largest YouTuber who is going through 2 separate controversies at the same time, one of them being probably the biggest one on YouTube that I would say has happened this year, and the other that boosted up some no-name rando nobody into having almost 10 million views on their video. Do you think that on his very first upload, he's going to see a ratio of likes to dislikes that is 1%, meaning 99% positive, 1% negative? Is that more likely? Or is it more likely that the largest content creator on the platform can simply call up his YouTube rep and say, hey, I need you to purge these off the channel right now, and they would just do it? Be straight with me, especially for Keemstar, because I remember when a much smaller content creator than MrBeast, a guy known as Ethan Klein, right? I seem to remember when Keemstar was alleging that Ethan Klein had direct contact with that Susan Wojcicki lady and was able to get her to do his bidding. Okay, follow that exact same logic, except now compel it to a guy who is more than 10 times the size. I swear to God, this is the most idiotic move I think any of these people can be engaged in. I think the only people who are going to actually believe this are actual children who really shouldn't be engaging with Drama Alert in the first place. So, you know what? Bad business move, bad PR move, like complete and total incompetence on every single front. But honestly, I appreciate it from Keemstar. I do, because here's the problem. Every now and again, like, Keemstar goes and does a good deed, right? And people start going like, like, let's give Keemstar a chance. You know, he's getting better, right? Like, he you know, he looks like he cares and everything. But then we just need that one moment for the actual Keemstar to come busting through the scenes. The desperate, greedy little gnome.